control feels like safety. It promises certainty, it creates structure, it gives the illusion that if you just hold on tight enough, you won't lose anything that matters. And for high achievers, control becomes the default religion. Control the outcome, control the schedule, control how you're perceived. But here's what rarely gets said. Control creates separation from others, from your body, from your own truth, because in the attempt to protect, you stop receiving. So the question becomes, what is all this control actually costing you? You weren't born needing to control everything. You learned it. Most likely early. Maybe your caretakers were unpredictable, so you became the regulator. Maybe you were rewarded for perfection, so you learned to perform. Maybe your emotions weren't safe to express, so you silenced them and controlled your reactions. And from there, your nervous system adapted. Control became your safety strategy, but control is rigid, and life is not. So now you find yourself micromanaging relationships, overthinking everything you say, feeling tension in your chest, jaw, or gut, feeling anxious when things feel open-ended, mistaking control for connection, and slowly, subtly, you lose your capacity to soften, to trust, to open. This isn't just psychological, it's somatic, because the body that clings cannot receive. Here's the truth that shifts everything. Letting go isn't giving up. It's tuning in. It's not passive, it's intelligent. Surrender doesn't mean stop caring. It means stop gripping. It means stop bracing against life and start flowing with it. In attachment theory, this is the difference between anxious control and secure presence. The anxious part of you says, if I don't hold it all together, everything will fall apart. But the secure part of you says, I can be present with what is and still be okay. True surrender is an act of nervous system regulation, not a mindset hack. It's what allows your system to shift out of survival and into receptive coherence. So how do you begin releasing control without collapsing? Here are 3 grounded practices. 1. Feel the grip before you force the release. Control is a response to fear. So when you notice yourself needing to control, pause. Bring your awareness to the body. Is your breath shallow? Is your jaw tight? Are your shoulders lifted? The grip always lives in the body. Before you can release it, you must feel it. Start with slow nasal breathing. Inhale through the nose for 4 counts. Exhale gently for 6 or more. This signals safety to your vagus nerve and softens the inner bracing. 2. Surrender in micro moments. Letting go isn't one grand gesture. It's a series of subtle choices. Letting a pause hang in conversation. Not answering a message right away. Sitting with uncertainty without jumping to fix. Every time you choose presence over performance, you retrain the nervous system to trust the now. That's not laziness, that's alignment. 3. Use somatic release to rewire the pattern. Trauma researcher Peter Levine teaches that release doesn't happen through the mind, but through the body. Try this. Lie down and press your feet into the ground. Tighten your fists, hold for 5 seconds, then exhale deeply and let go. This is called pendulation, activating a felt sense of tension, then releasing it. It teaches your system, I can hold, and I can let go. When practiced regularly, this shifts your baseline from contraction to openness. As you begin letting go, not conceptually but somatically, something subtle but profound begins to unfold. You stop overreacting. You stop over-planning. You stop over-functioning for others, and instead, you start trusting your timing. You start listening before responding. You start creating from inspiration, not from need. Your relationships soften. Your breath deepens. Your nervous system feels less like armor, more like a tuning fork. You don't lose your power. You return to it. Because control was never your power source. Presence was. So here it is. You don't need to abandon responsibilities, so you don't need to reject structure. But you do need to ask, where am I gripping out of fear? And what might happen if I surrendered just a little right here? Because letting go is not passive. It's not spiritual bypass. It's not disconnection. It's the gateway to alignment. It's what allows the deepest parts of you to finally come online and receive life as it is.